to Integrated Tele-Intervention series. So this is Saranya and I'm Jannet. In this video, we are going to be looking at what is sensory integration therapy and why it is very important for children with brain damage and how to do it. So in normal individuals like us, we have a lot of experience. We have learned through experiences in our entire life. So for example, we know what is hot because we have already experienced something of high temperature. We know what is cold, we know if the sound is too much, we know if there's a cracker bursting. So we know different senses, we have experienced it and we are not scared to face it if it comes once more in life because we have already experienced these things in our day-to-day life from our birth. So because we have a normal working brain and we have the capacity to bear everything. And the brain has the capacity to bear everything and integrate everything. But in children with cerebral visual impairment who have brain issues, they have this problem of delay in different areas of their organs. So they have delay in motor, they have delay in speech, they might have delay in hearing and things like this. So this itself will limit them to a confined space where they will not be able to locate things, they will not be able to move around, they may not be able to be active like other kids. So because of this, they will be limited and they will react to even minor things. So for example, even if a small sound is heard, they may not be able to tolerate it. They may not be able to feel different things, they may not be able to hear different things. So they may have hypersensitivity or hyposensitivity to different things they come across in their life. Either they will overreact to something or they may underreact, and even if something very severe is there, they may not react so much to it. So there are either ways in such children, and why this is important to give these senses along with vision is because as they grow, they must develop the ability to bear all these senses and react in an appropriate manner to be socially independent with people around them. So that is why this is very important. Now we are going to just look at what are the materials which you can do as parents at home to do this therapy.
Thanks, Jannet. As Jannet mentioned, it's equally important to do the sensory stimulation or integration for children with CVA. So she has listed the reasons for the inappropriate behaviors, and we may find some problem behaviors in children with CVA, but maybe because of the sensory disintegration. So first thing we have to consider tactile sense and hearing, olfactory that means smell, and gustatory that means taste. So we have remaining 4 senses and all along with vision, and also the children has balancing and that means proprioception and vestibular senses. Okay, we have to equally stimulate each and every sense along with the vision, and first we are going to see about the tactile stimulation. So we can use and utilize the commonly available toys or home available materials for this same purpose, and we have here for some examples which is brought from other toys and which are used for the vision itself. So you can see we should start with soft textured material once we are going to the tactile stimulation. So even if it is a sound stimulation, we have to start with a mild sound to heavy sound. So we have a feather stole here which is purchased in the common market. So we choose very bright color even for the tactile stimulation. We can go for any other color, but considering the visual limitation of the children, we have chosen very bright colored materials even for the tactile stimulation. So we have to rub the material from the upper shoulder to the till the fingertip. Also the inner lining of the palm, because many children may have closed fist, particularly if they have spasticity or delayed motor development, they may have closed fist and tightness in their hands and the overall arm. So make sure you are rubbing the material from the outer surface and also the inner surface of the entire arm, and try to open each and every finger and rub the same inside the finger. And same thing from the thigh area to the foot and the inner sole. Because you would have observed the flat foot problem with many children with cerebral palsy and also with cortical visual impairment. You would have observed flat foot in many children with cerebral palsy and also with children with CVA. Only because since they are limited without movement, their flat will remain flat. The normal sign of development is curved foot. You can observe your foot itself; it's slightly curved inside. That's a normal sign of growth. So to prevent it out, just to reduce it, you can do the tactile stimulation inside the soul. And also you can make the child to walk on different patterned floor with your support if the child has motor delay. The next thing is next level of softness. So we showed the same for the vision stimulation. So the same soft dusted because the color is very bright and also it is very smooth and soft. So initially the children should not cry. So again start with the upper shoulder and continue till the fingertip and also the inner side of the palm, and again from the thigh area to the foot and inner sole. While rubbing, you can talk something, you can distract by talking, by singing or telling a story kind of thing, and then go for the medium level of difficulty. This is a simple thing. We purchased it for from the car cleaning items. So car cleaning duster, and we chose the one of the brightest colors in that among it. So this is like medium level thing, and this is very big. Again, do the same thing. You have the hand holder here. Rub the same thing from the shoulder till the fingertip and open each and every finger and do it. Okay. If you find it difficult to manage all the therapy within a day, plan any 2 days in a week. Maybe a Monday, Tuesday for the tactile stimulation. Next thing is bumped mat. This is from the building block set. This is the base to build the Legos. Okay, this has raised bumps. So we can make the child to stand on these bumps and ensure they should stand straight. They may stand as tiptoe or they may press only the heel area. So see to that and make sure they should press the whole foot with this like horizontally. Okay, then only the entire toes and that heel area will cover the raised bumps. Okay, they will cry immediately because even every child, if they experience anything in the first time, even a new food, new dress, new circumstances, they will cry. So don't give up if they keep on crying. It may take up to 1 month time for them to tolerate and to accept it, because you will work on physiotherapy to make them to walk. But once they try to walk, they may deny to walk on all the surfaces. They will prefer only walking on a bed or on a smooth area like tile floor or marble floor. But they have to walk on every area, a beach, sand, or a park, a pavement, a grassy field, a wet soil. So anything they have to bear, and they have to involve the society. So if you keep on practicing only on a bed or only on a tile area, the child may resist in future. To prevent it, while working on the physiotherapy, you have to give exposure to different tactile stimulation to the foot sole also. The next thing is, this is a simple grass mat. This is available in decoration shops. We use for wall decoration, or for Golo times we would have used this for the making some sets. Okay, this is slightly pokey. Again, make them to stand on this with a flat foot. Don't encourage them to stand like tiptoe or heel with the heel. Tell them or push them or give some physical prompting to make them stand with the entire foot area, not with some tip area. And again, for this they will cry like anything because this is pokey, and they have to accept it. Even though they are crying, don't give up, and they will realize one day it's just pokey and it's not going to hurt them like bleeding or some kind of injury. So they will slowly accept, and in future, wherever once they start to move around, they will face anything and they won't be fearful or resisted with any kind of tactile flooring. Other thing is, this is a little bit hard. It's a toothbrush. But it's a new toothbrush and used for again the rubbing of hands from the shoulder to fingertip, and open the fist area and rub it and the inner side of the arm, and also for the thigh bone to thigh area to the foot and sole. So again, this will make them to cry, but don't give up. This again tells them they can touch anything which is safe and normal temperature. Again, they will try to, the brain will get try to expose or experience any kind of tactile stimulation in future. Actually, the brain is learning to adapt with any kind of materials, because as Jannet mentioned, due to the physical limitation or due to the visual limitation, the child may not be moving anywhere at any time as they wish. They may be confined within a short space or very closed space. So we have to give the confidence by doing the stimulation. This will make them to move slightly, to touch and explore some toys. So this is very important for the IQ development, emotional development, social development, and also the socialization with other people. If you take them to some other place, if they hear something, if they touch something, they may react or they may express with the temper tantrums or screaming. To avoid the behavioral issues, we have to keep on doing the stimulations properly. The same thing for the taste. So for taste, you can consider 6 type of taste like sweetness, sour, salty taste, and also spicy taste and tangy taste. So for sweetness, you can go for a raw natural honey, and then for the sour taste, you can go for the diluted lemon juice and diluted salt water and diluted tamarind water, and you can cut a slit green chili before it and soak in a glass of water. That's for the spicy taste. And also you can go for jamun fruit or gooseberries or any other kind of similar taste kind of natural minerals to soak in the water, and place the water drops around the lips and inside the lips. Don't place straight away on the tongue. They have to move the tongue and they have to explore and they have to lick the water drops, because they will feel something is around my lips and they will automatically try to rotate the tongue and lick. It will also helpful for the tongue movement, and also they will experience, because in food you can't give all taste. As a parent, you will avoid giving spicy food and giving tangy food. We give some particular kind of food for our children, whatever they like, because our goal is to make them to eat. That's it. If they like sweet food, we will give always sweet food. If they like plain taste food, we will give. So we don't have options to give the same exposure through food. So it's another option. At least through water, diluted water, we can give the same kind of 6 taste of experience to the children. Again, it will give the information to the brain. We have 6 type of taste. We have to tolerate all kind of taste, and also it will stimulate the taste area of the brain. So equal amount of exposure will be sent to the brain. And also for the olfactory, that means smell, we can use these kind of aroma candles which comes with different flavors like lemongrass, sandal, rose, jasmine, etc. So along with this aroma candles, you can use some kind of natural herbs which you can squeeze with the hand, and you can bring it near to the nose of the child. Also you can use some safe non-toxic room spray, aroma oils, natural lamps. So it's your creativity, but it should be non-toxic and child friendly. So you can also give the same aroma candle experience along with some other kind of therapy. There is no need for separately doing this. So once you do the tactile stimulation, side by side you can lit this candle and keep it away. So they will automatically experience the smell. So wherever they go, they won't underreact or overreact with any kind of smell, and they will tolerate it anything at any place. And next is auditory. We have some sound making rattles here, so which is available in the toy shop. Apart from this, you can make your own auditory stimulation kit. So with the emptied or used plastic containers, it can be small size, maybe a camphor bottle. You can put sand, salt powder, or rocky salt and sugar in some box, ball pins and pebble stones. So any kind of minute things, minute particles, which will give different kind of sounds. So mild to heavy sound. Also you can use some puja bell, any kind of rattle balls, whatever you have at your home. So starting from the minimal sound to the heavy sound, once you keep on giving in both the ears, they will cry maybe in the beginning time, and they will start to listen and they will start to differentiate. Okay, this is the puja bell and this is a ball pins. So once they start to listen to the sound, we keep on telling, I'm just moving the sand box, I'm just moving a salt powder box to give some information. So that also give them the concept development, memory development, and also they will try to treat it as a game. Okay, mama is playing with me, we have to find the correct sound. So they will keep on hearing and they will start to communicate with you. Mama, I don't like this sound, I like this sound. So slowly they will ask their preferred sound. So apart from this, you can take them for an outdoor walk if you have some space in the yard. You can make some sensory pathway. If you Google it, you can easily find some sensory pathway ideas, like making a pebble pathway for 1 meter, and sand pathway, water pathway, woody pathway, and concrete pathway, and grass field. So with 1 meter of space. So that sensory pathway or sensory bed will be more helpful for you. You can make the child to walk on the same. If the child is independent, they can walk by themselves. If the child needs some support, you can give some walker or guide correction shoes, or you can hold the child and make them to walk on a sensory pathway. It will also highly helpful in reducing the flat foot, and also will be helpful to give them some confidence to walk in the future. So also you can use any kind of sensory input which is safe to be used, which is non-toxic, which is not dangerous around the room or outside the room to stimulate the senses. Because as she mentioned, the child may have difficulty in getting the information which is given by the environment to the brain. So they may have brain insult which is affecting the overall brain development. So if they touch something, they may touch physically, but the information should be informed to the brain. But many children with the CVA, the information is not going properly. That's why if you keep on giving the stimulation, the brain will react to it and the neural connections will be activated. Like we may hear many coma patients, if you lit some fire on them, they won't react. If you beat them heavily, they won't react. That's because the brain stopped to receive information from the skin or ear or nose. That's why they'll be given like sensory stimulation along with the other therapy. Similarly, since CVA kids may have brain insult in overall grossly in the cerebral cortex, by giving the information, stimulation and all kind of prompting from the beginning, from the very young age, the brain may develop some neural connections to take the information from the environment to receive the appropriate areas. Thank you.